One of you brought this to my attention, comparing it with Cinder's case. So let's see.
If you thought April was the worst month for VTubing in 2025,
no.
well, you
The
might
ukulele.
be wrong, because I mean, it keeps going, man. It like never stops. It actually does not
Why is
stop.
there so
It's
many
like a daily occurrence
situations
at this
these
point.
days?
Another day, another VTuber drama. Now,
Another
this time,
VTuber
it
drama.
is pretty bad. There is this Hispanic VTuber called Rakkun VT. She is pretty big, 440,000 followers on Twitch.
She's
and
so big.
440,000 followers on Twitter. Now, apparently, she has doxed other creators, leaked personal information, spread lies, and attacked innocent people. Now, as you can see here, I'm on this Reddit thread. I'm gonna read this all out to you. It
That
says,
is already
Hispanic
very
VTuber
bad.
Ex-Owozu talent Rakkun doxes, leaks private and personal information, spreads lies, attacks innocent people, and doxes family members of other VTubers on live stream in order to save herself. Holy
Jeez, what the heck?
Now, as you can see here, it says Rakkun stream. I am not going to click on that, nor am I going to show that link, because I do not want this docs to go out anywhere. Rakkun Twitch channel, Condrum of Statement, Feel VT, Nene, Morde, Realme, all of their responses, which I will read later. I will also say they're in a different language, so the translation for Twitter might be up. Anyways, it says here, yesterday night, former Owozu talent went live on Twitch to clear her name after being ousted of manipulating and using others for her own personal gain in her quest for personal revenge. Instead, she exposed all personal information of both the involved and innocent, unrelated people. She did the following. Oh god, okay, here we go. Exposing
Before we get to what she does, let me give you a context about this storyline. Okay, why did she dox someone? Because before that happened, let's see here. This happened because sometime there was a dispute which escalated to legal levels between several of the VTubers who belong to the agency, including Rakkun herself and Owozu, which is the agency, particularly for mistreatment and other personal reasons that broke the relationship between two parties. And being the person with the largest number of followers, Rakkun herself has taken the face of the battle against the agency. So I'm guessing because she has a very big following, she feels like she has the responsibility to address this and be the face to battle the agency. But the lawsuit against Owozu ended up being dismissed. Then after that, Rakkun was exposed by several VTuber content creators. They didn't say who, but those VTubers said that she spoke ill. She bath-mouthed other girls. So it's kind of like the Cinder 2.0, which led Rakkun to defend herself and dox people's personal information. We do not know that if those personal information is the VTubers that said that she was bad-mouthing other girls, but take it with a grain of salt. So let's go back to the video.
The personal phone of other ex-Owozu talents live stream, exposing the RUT, the Chilean DNI of the ex-Owozu talent Nene on live stream, something which is illegal under Chilean law and risk being arrested. If you don't know what an RUT is, it is a unique identification number given to every Chilean resident, foreign resident, and anyone who stays in Chile,
like the ID,
on anything other than a tourist visa. So that is what she leaked. That's why it's illegal.
It's like you dox other people, your friends' ID card.
She revealed to secretly record Discord calls despite telling the other side she doesn't, thus recording them without their consent. Openly leaked the address and real life names of several.
Why in the world are you recording this? I don't know what's going on in her head to record a call when something hasn't even happened. Do you record you and your friends call? I don't think a normal people do that.
Holy shit, it keeps going? Leak the names and homes of other ex-Owozu
Even homes.
families. What?
And
Expose
even the
the
families.
private life of Ken Domurft and Chezzy VT, including their sexual life for no real reason.
Why? What? I'm laughing right now, but why would you do that? What? Is their sexual life that important that you need to dox it? What the heck?
At all?
Who cares us about their sexual life.
Attack, dox, and leak personal name of VTubing news channel Fuel because, according to Rakkun, Fuel was a conspiracy/plot of Owozu to try to take the control off VTubing news, thus monopolizing it so Owozu can create drama and whitewash themselves at will. Hear that shit. General sociopathic behavior during all the streams. The reaction to this stream has been overwhelmingly negative, with almost all VTubers in the community cutting ties with her, while her stream moderators openly called her out during the stream as a
There you go.
manipulator. Moreover, several content creators are considering taking a lawsuit against her, which can make her end up in prison under Chilean law. It is expected several content creators will make a stream talking about it. Holy...
Then why isn't she in jail?
Talk about bad. If you thought the Cinder situation was bad, hell no!
No, Cinder's situation is actually like a slap on the wrist compared to this people doxing other people.
Was bad? Hell no! Hell no! Doxing other people? Recording other people without consent? Literally going against your fucking country's law?
Like, why in the world are you recording other people's law? Are you a detective? What are you going to use it for? Blackmail your friends? I got your sexual life in my hands, so you need to listen to me or something?
Law? Committing a crime? What is going on? This big of a VTuber, this big of a content creator doing all of this just to save face? That I'm gonna be honest, that explains everything about a person, bro. That explains everything of what kind of person this VTuber is. I'm gonna be honest. Now, as you can see here, Kendo Murph released a Google Doci. I can't read this language.
This one is from the person that got doxed. I translated this in AI. Essentially, they just don't want this problem to be even bigger.
I'm not gonna read this one for y'all. Fuel, the news Twitter account, said this conversation was one that was made in mutual trust to achieve peace. It was promised that it would not be recorded, to the point that they demanded that I show them my screen to see that I was not recording. My only mistake was keeping my word and expecting her to do the same.
What? So this was already promised to not be recorded. And she, Rakkun, recorded it while this friend did not record. She kept her word, but Rakkun didn't. What the heck? What's wrong with this girl?
Jesus Christ. I don't know what that says, but it's probably funny. I don't
Who knows Spanish language? Translate this for me.
Like,
Thank you.
You got Nenin saying, what the f is going on in your head? Valid.
So true.
Absolutely valid. You
Very
got
fair.
Mordo,
Valid.
This is what she tweeted, by the way. This is what she initially tweeted.
Maybe like the final
show. That was her last stream. You got Mordo saying, simply put, a person who spends 24/7 recording all of your calls, taking screenshots of all of your Discord chats, and monitoring everything around you like the police isn't right in the head. For all
Even the police doesn't do that. My god, what the heck is wrong with her?
Seek professional mental help. And you also got Ryumi replying to it saying, you put on a show. You could have defended yourself with all the evidence you had. And that was it. But you messed up incredibly by bringing in people who had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it.
How dare you involve family members and outside romantic relationships? How low? And the emotional control.
Like, what is wrong with this girl? Okay, if you want to play like psychological research, you want to put yourself into Rakkun shoes, let's do a psychological research. Why she did what she did can also be explained by her immense stress that was put upon her. Yes, and the stress was the allegation that could tarnish her reputation, the one that's saying that she bath-mouthed other people. Yup. And because she wants to defend herself from that bath-mouthing allegation, so what she's gonna do? She wants to regain control over the narrative and have the upper hand, right? And that, for her, is doxing. Because that's the only thing. That's the only thing she's saved up. Like all those recordings, those Discord calls, those Discord chats, everything that her friends poured out to her, thinking that she was a good friend, which she's not. She backstabbed them by doxing everything instead of saying sorry. Saying sorry is very, 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 very hard, apparently. Let's have an example. Your quote-unquote friend in school said that you're a mean person and has the evidence to support this. You, who is very, very, very angry right now, be like, you want betrayal, is it? I'll give you betrayal. You stole someone's milk during 8th grade. You kiss your crush's poster every night. You trip someone you hate and make them spill their KFC. You So, is the thing you use for defending a logical thinking? Nope. Of course not. As your defense mechanism is like urging you to protect yourself. Please protect yourself. Protect yourself with everything you have. Anything that is good or bad, take it out. In this case, it's all bad. The brain is already as smooth as a Botox skin. Your brain got Botox already. You can't expect them to think normally and logically anymore. That's the end of the psychological research. Not defending her. What she did was freaking illegal. Okay, continue.
Oh, so I don't know the lore, right? You can comment down below what the lore behind this is. It obviously stated here that she's trying to save face from pretty much the same allegations that Cinder had, right? But Cinder, what she did was push all the blame on her manager, aka boyfriend, and just say, quote unquote, sorry. What Rakkun did.
Yeah, which made me think that Cinder handles her situation better compared to this Rakkun girl. I'm not defending Cinder. It is more, what she did was morally bad. What Rakkun did was illegal. The scale of it is different.
Is commit crimes, dox other people's family members on a stream, and pretty much make herself look as bad as possible. Stream. The scale of this is not as big as the Cinder. For one reason, it's a different language. It's not English, right? Us English speakers, our English watchers, we don't know how big this is for them. This is probably huge. Like, if we look at this, right? 800,000 views on her Findale show tweet. This is probably also at a huge scale. I wouldn't say as big as Cinder, but this is still big. These situations, the allegations are almost the same. The responses of both of these VTubers are completely different. One did it very vaguely and pushed all the blame on someone else. The other one committed crimes and doxed people. Like, what?
What in the world is she thinking about? However, I did say that she's not thinking logically, but seriously, this is so frustrating. Luckily, Cinder did not dox people, which meant that she still has her career. Despite all the things she did to specific people, she still has a career. This one, goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
What is going on? Can you even stoop lower? Is that even possible? Can you realistically stoop lower after doing all of that? Like, are you kidding me? This is crazy. This is crazy. The shit that happens in the VTuber community is insane to me. Doxing is obviously one of the worst things that can happen to a content creator, and I do not wish that even on my worst enemies. Like, I wouldn't wish that on Hassan, you know? I mean, you know how bad he is. Anyways, this shit is just fucked, man. I can't believe this happening. I'm making this video because like this needs to be out there. People are this fucked up. There's a reason this is her that was her last stream, by the way, is because she knows she
oh yeah, and Twitch banned her.
Up, and she knew she was gonna ruin her career, so she might as well end it herself.
She'd be like, you wanna end my career? No, I'll end it myself. I'll personally, manually end it myself. Thank you very much. That's how it seems to me. Let's hope that people won't use the doxed information for bad things. However, it's kinda hard. We could only send prayers to them. Well, the moral of the story: do not share a very personal information to a friend you know in the internet. You do not know them on a personal level. You do not see them face to face. Like, you don't see them every day. You don't go to school with them. You do not know their own personality behind the screens. Everyone has a facade they put on camera, and while interacting with people, you never know. Do not share too much of the information. Do not get scammed, because you never know what a person is thinking in those noodles in their head. There's a saying here, like, your best friend could be your worst enemy. Wow, this is kind of sad. I do love my friends, really. I do share a lot. They already know a lot about me. But we are schoolmates. So what can you hide from them? We already know each other's personal information when we fill in our papers for school. And so yeah, I don't think I can hide anything from my IRL friends. I love them very much.